Good morning, beautiful. Well, good afternoon, beautiful souls. It's not morning now. I hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful day today. It is a beautiful day here. It's been a great day so far. I've had some great conversations with some lovely people already today. Went out, had breakfast with Dad, hung out for a little bit with him, and then came back home. And now Tanner's jumping all over me, wanting attention. Come here, T. I'm taking your collar off so you don't just jingle and jangle the whole time. Tell you what, we'll pick him up. We'll hold him for a little bit while we do this first part before we shuffle the cards. Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah, Daddy took your collar off, so you're naked, boy. So I hope everyone is having a great and wonderful day today. So let's get into today's Rumi wisdom. Today's Rumi wisdom is: maybe you are searching among the branches for what only appears in the roots. Maybe you are searching among the branches for what only appears in the roots. So, I take this as, sometimes we go out and we're looking for something, and, we have, we have this idea of what we're looking for, and we're searching in the right, in the places that we think are right, but that's not really where we should be looking. And, what we're really looking for, why we might be, staring up in the branches, walking around, we're ignoring what's around our feet, we're ignoring the roots of the tree, we're ignoring, that base structure there. And, we can get lost looking up and not realize, what we're looking for is actually right at our feet. What we're looking for is right there in front of us. So, hi T. So yeah, that's the Rumi wisdom for this morning. And we'll put him down. He's probably gonna fight me on this. Oh yeah, kisses. You don't want to go down. Come here. You're gonna pull my shirt off and everything. You're not careful. Goofy dog. So got our good old trusty Rumi Oracle deck, the Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle deck. Absolutely love this deck. Just beautiful artwork. And it's just had some beautiful messages with it so far. And it's been a true blessing working with this. I once again want to say thank you so much to my very dear friend Sarah for this. It was a gift for Christmas this year. And she knew I was going to be starting this series, and she loves Rumi, and so this is one of the things that she reached out and gifted to me, and I absolutely love it. So once again, thank you so much, Sarah. Sarah and myself work together on another Discord channel where we manage a section called the Book of Shadows. She's also a moderator for that streamer. But there's a section on there, and we do some stuff in that. The streamer is Italia. I'll have to get a link to Tally's streams. Amazing streamer. Beautiful soul. Amazing voice. God, can Tally sing. But she's a great streamer. I really love her. She's a great dear friend. Her community is amazing, and I have met some really great people over there. Sarah happens to be one of them. And Tally's got this really awesome section on her Discord called the Book of Shadows, where we discuss different spiritual, metaphysical, and mystical topics. And so it just plays right into what I do here. And so, I hop over there and stuff, post up things over there as well. And I think me and Sarah might be doing some stuff over there on that channel before too long with some videos. I'll post the linking back over to those, because, they will be posted up in Tally's Discord. Yeah, I'd like, I'll post some links up. Actually, I'll put some stuff up in the description of this afterwards. I'll throw a couple little things up, especially on this. So if you guys want to tie into Tally's community, you guys can do so. Sorry, dropped a couple of the cards right on the keyboard. So let's see what today's Rumi Oracle card is going to be. Just shuffling them up here a little more. You know what? This is our card for today. Resplendent with Grace is our card for today. Try to get the whole card in there so you guys can see all the art. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I love the art on these cards. They're all done in the same style, and it's just amazing artwork. So let's see what the Oracle card has for us today to work on and to think on as we go throughout our day. And the other thing that I love about this deck, and I know I've said this many times on the series and stuff, but at the beginning of each section, the dark print, the really bold print, that is a poem by Rumi. And then this over here is just the italicized stuff. Is some intro, and then we get into the stuff behind the card. But I absolutely love this. So we always get those Rumi wisdoms and those Rumi poems coming in, and I just love it. So, greetings from my heart to you who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You're the compass of my life. My course is your way, no matter where I go. You exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond the body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make my ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear, you are in the mind, you're in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my way to describe you. Rumi. I love this. This goes into the whole thing of, we're all one. And that we're all connected and part of each other. And Rumi understood that. If you really dive into a lot of Rumi stuff, you'll see that. So let's go ahead and continue on with the reading here for the card. It's not too big of a section today either. Your divine grace clothes me in a robe of sky blue and blood red, as a shimmering galaxy of compassion with the field of which no being is excluded. The darkness of night is illuminated, and all creatures are bathed in the fine golden hue of your presence. There is only beauty beheld now, for there is nothing that is not of your artistry, of your divine hand, of your generous with its grace. Is it difficult to see your magnificence? Without the mirror the size of a galaxy, how could you possibly witness all that you are? You must just catch glimpses of your truth now and then. Oh, if you could see yourself as I see you in all the glorious fullness of being. You are swathed in robes of grace, so light and freeing that they do not weigh you down, and yet luscious and full that you cannot help but stir the movement of all creation as you step this way and that. I want to take a moment and pause right there before I continue on. So many times I tell people when I'm talking with them and they're telling me how they're feeling and what's going on or how they're perceiving themselves and stuff. So many times I tell people, I wish I could show you yourself through my eyes, the way I see you, because I look at people in a different way, and I really, really, really wish at times people could see themselves through my eyes. It removes that filter of self, and it's just, I just wish that I could show people the way I see them at times. Of course, it matters not to grace whether you see or do not see, for grace simply is, without witnessing being required. Yet you might live rather differently, my beloved, should you realize you are not only worthy of grace, but actually dripping with it, saturated with divine presence, so rich it leaks out of you and causes sunlight to pool at your holy feet. Oh yes, you are resplendent in holiness and sanctity. You should come to know this as I do. You would take each step with awe and reverence. You would decide that nothing in your world could be classed as mundane, and decide with bold fervor that you are living in godliness and must create your world through choices that honor love. No fear, even the most stubborn persistence would be able to withstand the sight of your magnificent beating heart so wild with life. In the sight of that wild heart, you would have to call all your fears close to you, soothing them with your words of love, like riled children in need of tenderness and quiet. Then, when rested, you would wake from the slumber, and they would arise as falcons, ready to soar to the heights of your most daring visions, hunting for life to feed them. They will ensure an ample grace, pulsing with your heart, pulsing within your heart, has its chance to come to life in the world and serve love. That's kind of funny because I actually saw a couple of hawks this morning on the way home from going and getting breakfast with Dad today. I know they talk about falcons here, but there's a couple of hawks just sitting out on the phone power line as we went by. This oracle comes to you with a message. You may be wondering if you can attain this next stage of growth in your life. You are already well equipped to do so, no matter what you might believe about the situation, circumstance, or others involved, even yourself. You have within your soul possession more than enough grace to see you through anything you are bold enough to envision for yourself, or for any vision you feel life has bestowed upon you. So pray through unconditional love to access all that you are, to be supported by those beings that love you without condition. Pray and realize that you are so drenched in sacred grace that the well of your being is full. All that is needed to nurture you onto the next step of your life path is within you now. Success is yours, but you must believe in your ability, your readiness, and your capacity to take this next phase of this journey now. How could it be otherwise, for you are one with grace? Just know everything that you have is already there. And it kind of ties in with the Rumi wisdom from earlier. Everything you've got's already within. Stop looking without for what you need. You've already got it. That's what this card is saying today. That's what this oracle is bringing the message of. Everything that you need is already there. Already been laid out before you. It's already ingrained into you. You have everything you need. Stop looking for other sources. Stop looking for other things to give you that confirmation, and just step forward in faith. Move forward. Our sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands on your heart. Visualize, sense, intend, or feel that you are being bathed in golden light. It may rise up from the earth or descend from above, but all around you is golden light. It is before you, behind you, on either side of you, above you, below you, creating a field of golden energy all around you. Just got chills down my spine when I was saying that. I was thinking of, I'll tell you guys here in a little bit. Let me finish this out and I'll tell you a story. It may be soft or it may crackle with energy. Just be with it. Whatever it is, whether you can feel it clearly or not, seems to be able to imagine anything at all. Or it seems to be able to imagine anything at all. No matter what appears to happen or not happen, it is just perfect for you at this time. When you have passed several moments connecting with this golden light, finish your honoring ritual with this prayer. Say aloud, Rumi, brother of my soul who loves me without condition, bless me with the confidence, trust, and wisdom I need to take the next steps and to accept the grace already bestowed upon me in abundance that I will continue to be so given as I grow. May I believe in myself just as you believe in me through mercy and unconditional love, so be it. Bow your head to your hands in prayer position. You have finished your honoring ritual. So, the part that I said I was going to tell a story on is about the field of golden light that I was talking about, envisioning it all around you. When I was out in California, I got the chance to work with this really amazing energy healer, an energy worker. His name is Cosme. And I was blessed. I was gifted this by some friends of mine to work with him. And it was in hopes of working with some of the pain that I deal with in my body with the autoimmune issues and stuff, and trying to show me how to work with the energies within my body to help work with that. Well, one of the things that Cosme talked to me was about the way that I absorb energy from others that are around me. Just, what they're giving off, I kind of act like a battery according to Cosme, and I'll kind of soak that up and hold it. Now, part of what he was telling me is, this means not just, the good energy, but, negative energies and stuff that come off of people, I'll absorb too. And so part of what he was teaching me goes along the lines of what I believe true alchemy is the transmutation of energies from one form to another. When we really start to get into talking about alchemy on an esoteric level, not, turning like lead into gold type stuff. That was all a metaphor for what true alchemy really is. And it's the transmutation of energies. So it's like taking pain and sorrow and hurt and taking that and transmutating that into love. And then taking that and putting it back out into the world. Not putting that sorrow, that hate, none of that back out into the world. You transmutate it, you shift it, you change that energy from that sadness and that sorrow and that despair into love, and then you present that back out to the world. That's true alchemy. So, in what Cosme was teaching me in this was one of the things that I can do to kind of protect myself against bringing all these energies in. And he told me what to do. He says, all right, I want you to stand. He says, I want you to put your arms down to your side. He says, stand there. He says, I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. He says, do that a few times. Get that breathing coming in and that mindfulness breathing. When I do my mindfulness breathing, I usually will breathe in for a count of 5, hold it for a count of 5, and then breathe out for a count of 5. And then, repeat the cycle. And I control my breath that way. I'm doing my breath work. I'm staying focused on my breath work. It's bringing me into myself, and it's making me aware of everything that's going on with that breath work. So that was the first part of it, is doing that breath work. So breathe in, breathe out. I didn't do the hold part. So it'd be breathe in, hold it, breathe out, and repeat. Just keep repeating that cycle. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was the first part of the exercise. And so I was to continue doing that. And then he told me to take my hands and bring them up like this from my waist. Bring them up as I inhale. Hold it here. Turn. Exhale. And then he said, as I'm doing this, picture rays of sunshine, of golden light. That's what he used. He said sunshine and golden light. He says to imagine drawing that into my body as I breathe in, and then holding it into my body as I hold my breath, and then exhaling it and extending it out and around my body, like they was talking about this globe that forms all around you, above you, in front of you, to the sides, fully encompassing you, like you had stepped inside a bubble of golden light. And Rumi, Cosme told me that in doing this, it is a way of bringing out this protection, this energy that you put around yourself that will help filter those things that come into you. And it just acts as another layer of protection against some of the negativity and some of that other stuff that can overwhelm you when you're out there. So this was just part of that teaching that Cosme taught me when I was working with him. So take that, carry it on. It's something I have worked with ever since. It's been at least, I'd say, probably 10 years since I worked with Cosme, and it's something I've carried the whole time ever since. But it's been a valuable lesson, and it's not something I've really passed on to too many people. But today I decided to share it with you. That card spoke to me about that, so hopefully you guys can take this bit of knowledge that was passed on to me, and you can carry it on and use it in your life. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to me. There's information down below for the Discord channel for Breaking Reality, as well as the Breaking Reality Facebook page. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can do that through either one of those. Just know that if you do connect through the Discord channel and you have not created a Discord account before, you're going to have to click that link twice to get to the Breaking Reality server. So the first time you click on it, it's going to take you to Discord. It's going to have you create your account. It takes just a few minutes, totally completely free. And then when you get to the Breaking Reality server, it's got different channels on there for talking and chatting. There's chat options on there where we can talk back and forth. They're public, so just know that. You'll see it once you get there. And then think of it kind of like a Facebook page for those of you who are familiar with Facebook. But I'm able to break it down into different groups and topics and stuff. So you can click on each page and there's just, people posting back and forth. And then also there's chat channels on there, voice channels where we can get on, we can talk one-on-one. And then, like I said, feel free to join the Breaking Reality Facebook page. You can also reach out and communicate to me through there. And if you would like to support the show, there are some links down below for PayPal where you can make donations through to the show if you so desire. And also for the, I have an Amazon wish list down there, which just has a bunch of different things on it. Some of it's stuff I need for equipment and stuff to continue taking the show to the next levels. And some of it's just different books and things that I want to do for future episodes and studies and reviews and things that I want to be working on with the show as things move forward. So there's a lot coming this year from Breaking Reality. I'm just really trying to get things up and running right now. Next month's going to have a lot more going on with it. With Valentine's coming up, I think I'm going to do some stuff on love. I've got this great book here that was suggested to me by a friend. Actually by Demian Gover, for those of you who know Demian from the show. But I am going to be going through, I picked this book up to read it several times and have not gotten through it fully. But this is going to be my journey for the next few days. is Dupac Chopra's The Path to Love. This is a book that was suggested, for anyone wanting to work on love and relationships. So I think with Valentine's Day coming up, we're going to do some special stuff focusing on relationships, on love, on the aspects of the divine feminine and divine masculine. And we are going to continue on through that, and to lots and lots of different series and stuff. And we're going to be getting more recordings. I know hopefully next week I'm going to be recording with my good friend David Cannon. We're going to be talking about his new book that he's got out. He's got a children's book that he wrote, and so we'll be discussing that real soon. But until then, I want you guys to know that you are loved and be blessed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, and have a good day.